Are you hungry for the latest news and trends from the internet? Welcome to What's Cooking on the Internet, your one-stop shop for discovering the hottest digital delights. Hit that subscribe button and let's get cooking.
Is a lavender marriage the answer to our financial woes? Let's talk about it in the comments. Being single in today's world is a real challenge, with the average monthly spending for a single person ranging from $4,641 to $4,948, according to the latest Bureau of Labor Statistics and Economic Data. With rising rents, skyrocketing healthcare costs, and the chaos of modern dating, it's no wonder that TikTokers have brought back the concept of a lavender marriage. But this time, it's not about hiding your sexuality or appeasing Hollywood's star-studded studio system. Instead, it's become a humorous solution for young people in America dealing with inflation, loneliness, and the lack of affordable housing. So, what exactly is a lavender marriage? On TikTok, users have been flooding the app with videos offering themselves up for lavender marriages, promising everything from mortgage assistance to mutual support without the baggage of traditional romance. These viral clips showcase the growing frustration young people have with the expectations placed on them in terms of both love and finances. One of the first to ignite this trend was Robbie Scott, a queer TikTok creator who posted a video offering himself as the ideal lavender marriage partner. "I can be your husband. I can be your wife. I can be your dog. Just marry me so I can afford to pay a mortgage, utilities, and taxes," Scott says in his viral video. "You can mess around with whoever you want, and I won't judge." While his offer was clearly tongue-in-cheek, Scott's approach resonated with many Gen Z viewers facing the economic strain of living in today's world. The video, tagged with #lavendermarriage, quickly gained attention and sparked a wave of similar posts from other users. Scott specifies that men need not apply, not because he's trying to conceal his sexuality, but to keep the focus on practical companionship. "I don't want to mix love and sex with the stability that a marriage contract can provide," he said. But what about the history of lavender marriages? Originally coined during the early 20th century, a lavender marriage was a union between a man and a woman, where one or both individuals were secretly part of the LGBTQIA+ community. These marriages were often carefully orchestrated by studios, agents, or families as a means to preserve a person's public reputation while concealing their true sexual identity. In an era when being queer could mean facing criminal charges, lavender marriages were a survival mechanism in a world that demanded heteronormative conformity. One of the most famous examples from Hollywood's golden age is Rock Hudson, the charming leading man whose sexuality was concealed through his marriage to Phyllis Gates, the secretary of his agent Henry Wilson. Today, the concept has made a comeback, but with a twist. TikTokers are reinterpreting the once clandestine concept, using it to address the challenges of modern life, namely financial insecurity, rising living costs, and the overwhelming burden of navigating adult responsibilities alone. For many young people, a lavender marriage is no longer about hiding sexual identity. It's about finding a stable, platonic relationship that provides financial security and companionship in a time when both seem increasingly elusive. Is this a way to deal with loneliness? This trend is happening now as a response to a growing loneliness epidemic in the US, especially among young people who are dealing with adulthood without the support of a stable economy or traditional family structures. According to therapists and sociologists, these marriages have always been a form of protection. These non-romantic partnerships represent a way to find both financial security and emotional companionship in a time when both seem increasingly out of reach. For many TikTokers, the lavender marriage trend has become less of a joke and more of a solution to the impossible pressures placed on them. The concept taps into the desire for emotional support and financial independence, two things that can feel nearly impossible to achieve in today's climate. So, is a lavender marriage the answer to our financial woes? Or is it just a desperate attempt to find stability in a world that seems to be spinning out of control? One thing is certain. The conversation around relationships, marriage, and financial security is changing, and it's up to us to decide what that means for our future.